Yo, what's up, people? We live, baby. What's good? Big up, Saeed. Always. Tomorrow is going to be a good day, man. You know what? I might switch it up tomorrow, man. Might not have the biryani, might have something else. Because tomorrow is a very special day, man. You can see the smile on my face. The evil fuzz that I am. I wanted the Brentford win. And I wanted the Jose Mourinho dagger. That's what I wanted. I wanted the Jose Mourinho dagger. Jay, big up to you. First come to the stream. I appreciate you for joining. Big up to everyone as well for joining in nice and early. I got a little something for you, so let me go ahead and drop that in a second. But bro, what a cracker, yeah. Oh, what a cracker is going to be tomorrow. Box office. This is what football is about. You know, these sorts of games, yeah, is what football is about. It's what it's about. I need it. I will be there. I want it. And it ain't wrong. It is not wrong because this is what Marcel and Ty and those sorts of people have got me, you know what I'm saying? They got me like this. They got me fiending. Obviously, I'll be gassed if Man United win. Do you know what I'm saying? But will it be soothing though? Will it be soothing? You tell me. Will it be soothing? Because let's be deadly honest, yeah. The Brentford game got a couple people concussed than they already were. They were concussed, they were bamboozled as they already were, and the Brentford game done shake some more people as well. And that's what we are today. Jose Mourinho. He might not play champagne football, but by God, the new generation football fans, yeah, disrespect him. By God, the new generation fans disrespect him. Yeah. And that is the reason why I want to see Jose Mourinho cook tomorrow. Cook. And part of me, obviously, Manchester United fan, die hard, always, every day. But Jose Mourinho is my stepdad. He's got some class players in there, man. They on their day, they're class. They've got real good attributes. They're a force that can cause an upset. And Turkish teams in Europe, they're always the underdog when it comes to playing the big teams or these big competitions. They get they turn up, man, under the lights. Midweek they turn up. Our record in Europe, yeah, is disgusting, bro. Our record in Europe, it is shocking. It is abysmal. For our standards, anyways. For our standards. You have your Arsenal standards and whatever, but that ain't us. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not us. Arsenal got no zero negative European heritage. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you about how poor our standards and whatever. No, 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 no. Galatasaray shagged us. FC20 draw, but it was a shagging. Porto shagging. Our record, yeah, in Europe under Ten Hag is class. Is class. Is he going to be able to squeeze something out of this team without his favorite die hard live and die by him player Bruno Fernandes? Is he going to be able to do something? The team selection, we knew when Kobe Mino is out the team, it was going to be Bruno, Ericsson, Casemiro. Like the first season, we liked it, we enjoyed it. It gave us results. Carabao, third in the Premier League. Thank you very much. And it also worked against Brentford. Them three in the midfield, it works. Whatever he does, yeah, it's like when you have a special dish. He does this specific dish with them three, and it works. Big up to Rance, my OG. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It works. Now, the thing is, without Bruno, the pivotal player, who's going to play there? Kobe's not there. Is it going to be Ugarte, Cass, Ericsson? Ugarte, Cass, Ericsson. And if that's the case, then Ugarte is a lot of questions, man. Ugarte, these questions. He cannot be the ball passer that we want. He's not that player. He's not that profile of player. He's more of a Casemiro type of player. Am I asking for a lot from Ericsson? He's not a ball carrier, but he's great at passing. When you play in the right system and you play to his strengths, which is short passing, getting further up on the pitch, he does well. Not asking him to run around, he does well. When you ask him, or when he gets in situations where he has to run back to his own goal to try and defend, it's long day. It's long day. And this is where my problem is. You look at Fenerbahce's team, right? Tomorrow, they got some solid players, yeah? Make no mistake. I'm not going to sit here and disrespect them if they play where they play and all of that stuff. But they got the likes of Tadic there. If anyone knows Tadic, it should be Erik Ten Hag. He should know Tadic really well. They've got that left back as well from the Eredivisie. Eric should know him. They should have data on him. They've got Saint Maximin. Erik Ten Hag knows him. He's got a team. He played a team where he was there in the first season, Carabao Cup final. Saint Maximin had Dallo on a bit of problem, mate. I can't lie. He had a bit of problem with him. Then you have En-Nesyri, Yusuf En-Nesyri, baller, mate. He's a baller. And their main man, Edin Dzeko, 8 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. He's feeling himself, Edin. Edin's an older player for sure. Older player towards the proper latter stages of his career. 38 years old. In the Turkish league, he's doing well. I'm not going to disrespect him because Weghorst was in the Turkish league, came to United, and a lot of fans actually fell in love with him. I'm not going to disrespect him in that sense. But what I am going to say, at 38 years old, De Ligt and Martinez should be able to hold him out. Should be able to hold him out. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And while I'm here as well, let me run a quick poll and say big up to the new members. I just gifted 5 memberships. Big up to Brock, Mr. B, Dan James is in the chat. Big up Dan James, man. Football gossiper and Dav 147. Big up to you as well. Yeah, big up to all of you guys. And not only that, bear with. Let me see if I can sort something else out as well. Yeah. I worry for Manchester United tomorrow because the main players are not the players that I've actually mentioned, the likes of Eden, the likes of Saint Maximin and whatever. But it is actually Fred and Amrabat. That's who we really gotta worry about. That's who we really gotta say, yo, we better hope that them two don't turn up. Them two don't turn up. 10 memberships gifted out today to all the new people that have come into the stream. I appreciate all of you joining. So big up to the 10 members. Jay, welcome. Z Media, welcome. Broderick, welcome. Nick, welcome. And Ellen Samuel, welcome as well. Yeah. Let me go through some of the chat as well. From all the people that were saying Ugarte is rubbish, says Tariq. He doesn't like Ugarte. Gonna be Fred and Amrabat show tomorrow. We're getting cooked. And Rafa, you just said that, and I totally agree with you. That is the pair that we need to watch out for, without shadow of a doubt. Jekyll will cook our centre backs. I hope does anybody know? I hope Thingy's okay. Delict is okay. He had a bad head injury against Brentford. And I really hope that he's okay and there's nothing serious. But I'm gonna go through some of the tweets and quotes that have come out from Eric and Thingy as well. What you call it, Jose as well. Let's actually bring them up and talk about it. Faz, it doesn't let me claim gifts. ACFC, I'm sorry, my friend. It goes to randomly to the next 5 people in the chat. So I sincerely apologize, but it just picks 5 at random. Faz, we missed out on Hansi Flick. I know I saw Said's watch along. I was there, man, watching Said's watch along. You know, Visca Barca, he's saying Visca Barca, but Said is a snake. Said a snake, bro. I tell you, he's my brother, but he's a snake. Nah, I can't support Barca, bro. Man United fan, we have a relationship with Real Madrid, bro. I can't lie. You have a relationship with Real Madrid, bro. Said, what you doing? You twerking for this new girl that she's got a BBL and and you're there spraying. Nah, man. Real Madrid and Man United are like this, bro. We've got heritage. We've got a connection, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Who is it? What's his name? Perez, man. We gave him Ronaldo, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They gave us Casemiro. Nah, man, I can't, man. Ronaldo, Manchester boy, he went to Real Madrid, so I also support Real Madrid. Ronaldo always bigs up Real Madrid. Perez bigged up Real Madrid, Man United. They gave us Casemiro. Come on, man. I can never, as a Man United fan, support Barca, bro. Especially the Ronnie Messi rivalry. Nah, man, I can't. I know Hansi Flick is a fantastic manager. He's doing so well. Yeah, so well. But still. And let's not forget, the Munich air disaster as well. Yeah, Real Madrid, they were willing to help us out. Yeah, they were willing to help us out. But there was some issue with some transfer of player that they were trying to give us during that time. Let's not forget. So we got a relationship, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? There's actually a relationship there. So I can't support Barca. I'm looking at the history of the club. Tell me if I'm wrong. Varane as well. Nah, but Ahmad says they robbed us numerous times. You say that, but bro, during the Munich disaster, air disaster, the absolute unfortunate, tragic situation that happened to Manchester United, bro, they tried to help us out. Yeah, they tried to loan us a player. If I'm not mistaken, was it the FA that blocked it or something happened with that transfer? Where they said that they would pay the players' wages, or they also, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, didn't Real Madrid help us with funds as well? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, if I know my history correct, Madrid offered us, not offered, did charitable awareness and raising charitable things to help Man United as well. Come on, man, there's history between the two clubs, man. If I'm not, I remember my back in, like, when I was young, supporting Man United, my dad was telling me. And City helped us too. Yes, yes. City helped us too back in the day before all of this Man United. Yes, I know. I know. So we are neighbors at the end of the day. We are neighbors, you know. Red, blue, we are neighbors. We get on. We live together. That's different. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's family. But Real Madrid, they're family as well. So I can't be beefing. Real Madrid are our abroad family. You know, when you have family abroad, Real Madrid are family abroad. Yeah. This is Man City, their home family, but I can't now. I can never, ever, ever, ever in my life support Barcelona. Impossible. Impossible. What happened? What's the video? Send me the link. Send me link, Saeed. Send me the link. Madristo Prime CR7 leading to but let's not bog down in that. CR7 wanted to go. That was his dream club. It is what it is. Anyways, tomorrow, right? Fred and Amrabat versus Ugarte and Casemiro. How is it gonna be? Is the biggest question. Jose Mourinho. Few things to consider. Rah, man sent me a clip. You know what is this clip? Bro, I don't have this guy. Hold on. I don't have this guy's thingy, man. But let me see. There's another way of getting this up. Hold on. Let me get this up. What's this that you've shared? Let me see. Let me see. I gotta do it in a different way. Hold on. I gotta do it in a different way. What is this video? I'm gonna bring it up. Hold on, because I don't have this guy, man, on the thingy. Oh, Said's found another link. All right, okay. Let me bring this up. What's he said, man? Let's see. Present, share screen. Share screen. What's going on here? What's this? What is this? Let me get rid of all of these stats and everything that I had up to talk. What's this emergency thing? Let me see.
Hansi Flick has been rejected by Bayern Munich. So who is it we're going for? Like, who is this manager that we're going for?
Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Because what justification is that even? Like, what justification is that statement? How do you justify, man?
Flick has been rejected by Bayern Munich.
But Eric Ten Hag has been, but Eric Ten Hag has also been rejected by Tottenham Hotspur. What do you want me to say, man? It's...
So who is it we're going for? Like, who is this manager that we're going for? I really have been saying this now for 7 months, and most of you as...
And you were wrong for 7 months, I guess. But will you go on and say, yeah, I got that wrong? Got that wrong. Sorry about that, people. Got that wrong. Misjudged.
Have as well. Ten Hag
This was
out.
in
Ten
February.
Hag out. You get these people calling Eric Ten Hag vile names like bold fraud, and yet
Well, okay. Hold on. You want to say that vile names, but you're calling other professionals vile names as well. This is the contradictory thing, yeah. When I was on that channel, I was tweeting bare things. Sorry, not tweeting. I was challenging loads of things. I was challenging loads of things. But you yourself, this tweets, you're calling people pricks, prats, not prat, but pricks, wankers. There's streams of you calling people players cunts, professionals. Bro, the fact is, yeah, it's the morality in it. Really, there's no morality. Like, it's just unfair.
it's very easy for them to type away and call him, horrible names, but they can't type a name that's going to replace him.
I remember, yeah. Remember, for example, last season, yeah, Ole Gunnar had an interview come out, yeah, and he was fuming. He was fuming at what Ole had said. And he had sent me messages on WhatsApp saying, this is what Ole didn't do. That is what Ole didn't do. He was fuming. A lot of people, yeah, were like, rah, Ole's actually opened our eyes to a lot of things, man. There's a lot of gems that he's dropped. But he was not having any of it, because during the Ole Gunnar time, and I've said this while I was on the channel, while I was making my statement saying, like, you used to say mad shit. I called a person a liar and concussed, and you're telling me that is the worst thing I've said in the world. Nah, man, he calls people's professionals wankers, pricks, cons, this, that, all the time, bro. Allow it. And on the Hansi Flick thing as well, Hansi Flick is absolutely bossing it. He got rejected by Bayern, but now look at the score today. Football is a thing of, circle. Football is a circle, isn't it? It's almost like life. What goes around comes around, and that's what it happens. And I knew when the day I text him saying, how did Van Gaal play with Blackett and them guys? Can you please reply? He just ignored my message. I messaged the group chat. I messaged another presenter who also ignored me. And I was like, why am I being ignored? Like, I'm just texting you. Why are you ignoring my text? It's not even public. Just aired my question because they didn't have an answer. How did Van Gaal say he's going to play this football and play it with Blackett and them guys? How? Can you explain? You text me saying you've been watching United this many years. So how did he do it? Because if he can do it, how can Eric Ten Hag not play his football with 60% of the players that are his own players from his previous club? No answer. It's bollocks, man. It's just that a lot of people listen, and he's the fact that he's got 2 million subscribers is because the face fits. That's all it is. We're in an industry where you should just say things as it is, and it's not about riding off someone and because someone is blah 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 whatever. It's not about that. It's not about any of that. It's about, you see someone's opinion, you should be openly be able to challenge it. He does it all the time with TalkSport. Got the TalkSport gig, got whatever politics happened there, and it is what it is. Every other day he's calling out Gary Neville. Every other day he was calling out Gary Neville. He was asking for Gary Neville to go on his channel to do a show. Every other day. So allow it, man. Anyways, it is what it is. Who's Hansi Flick got? Freaking, what did Daniel Levy say about Eric Ten Hag? Shall I go get that up? What Daniel Levy said about Eric Ten Hag? And what the hell are Spurs? Spurs are nowhere near the club, the size of Bayern Munich or Barcelona. Nowhere near. And if Spurs are rejecting Eric Ten Hag, yeah, what does that tell you? What does that actually tell you? Big up Hansi Flick, man. He's a manager. Nobody can deny that they wouldn't have. Nobody can deny that they wouldn't have. Nobody. Saeed is on the Hansi Flick thing, and he loves Hansi Flick, and fair enough. He's absolutely cooking. He's absolutely cooking. Company was doing a job as well, and then Company has to hold his L today. He has to hold his L today. And people in the chat are saying Flick rejected Bayern instead. I didn't follow all of that malarkey anyways, but my point is, if he says Bayern rejected him, bro, that's just a mad state. Who is this manager we're getting? Not even any factual things, no analysis, nothing, blah blah blah. And no wonder people think why there's mad connections with him and this, that, the other, man. No wonder. Sometimes you have to wonder, how can a person go from that like ridiculous Ole Gunnar is not the manager to the most positive person in the world? What a switch that is. I used to ask this as well. I used to say it, bro. Like, you lot are pressing me. You lot are saying I shouldn't do shows because I've said X, Y, and Z, and the heat is getting onto you. But let's just remember how you got to 1 point something million subscribers is because of what you were saying about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the time. Let's just remember that. Let's just actually remember that. It was the fan cams and fans going crazy, and then you were going crazy and whatever. So why is it any different? And I've said it again and again and again and again and again. Yeah. People keep asking me what actually happened. I said concussed and pathological liar. And Manchester United took away the press conference media access for all fan channels. And that was the nail in the coffin. Because until then, it was just like, whatever, oh, have a week off, the fans are getting onto you, blah blah blah, they don't like your opinion, brother. At the end of the day, yeah, bro, I ended up being right. The manager shit. Yeah, and I'm glad we fucking won against Brentford. I'm glad we won against Brentford, but it's got to the point where people just need to realize that they got brainwashed. I was die hard Erik ten Hag fan, bro. Die hard. I was a crazy Erik ten Hag fan, bro. He lost that FA Cup final the first season. Ever since then, I was looking at him funny. 10 games into the second season, I was like, nah, bro, this is now. Nah, this is not it. This is not it. And obviously, back then, it was not popular. But look, I'm here. I've become evil now. Simple. I'm gonna say my piece. If people don't want to hear my piece, that's fine. Flick and Inzaghi were my first choices as Big Rams. Flick is an elite manager, bro. He's bossing it. He is bossing it. Xavi done a very good job as well with Barca. A lot of fans wanted Xavi out because at the end of the day, those clubs, yeah, Barca, Reals, Bayerns, like Champions League, bro, you have to do well in Champions League. They hold their club to that standard by default. By default, they want to win the league, and by default, you have to climb up the Champions League knockout stages. That's just their expectations, standard. Without, like, they don't care about any other factors. Simple as that. And we should be like that as well. I'll be deadly honest. We should be. We should be. Real Madrid fans would never, ever, ever settle for anything else. Impossible. Impossible. 100% their clubs ran well. But you look at on the other side, yeah, Barca was selling grass, bro. They're selling grass from their pitch. They're selling like pictures. They're selling freaking rights, stadium, shirt. They're selling. What else did they sell? Wedding hall things at the stadium. They're selling everything, bro, that they physically could sell. Yeah, they did a YouTube fundraiser. Like they had a YouTube show where people were donating money for Barcelona. I don't know if they did it or people were just donating money on the Barcelona YouTube channel, bro. I've not forgot all these things. They do not at any cost just say, nah, bro. Nah, we're not ready to do this. We can't compete. We're not good enough. We don't da. Barca just selling everything. We used to think, yeah, they've got to sell Frankie de Jong. They've got to sell this person. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's 700 of you in the live stream. Make sure you subscribe and smash the like if you enjoyed the content and everything as well. I want to take this time as well, yeah. By the way, just quickly, yeah, bro. I don't know what the hell Lee Gunner is on, what kind of diet he's on, yeah. But the cooking that Lee Gunner is doing is crazy, bro. I don't even understand it. It's gone past me now. It's gone past me. The watch along will be, make sure Saeed TV. That's where we will be with the watch along. I will be there, man, live in the flesh. Me and Saeed. The people are saying we like Chunks and Darkest, like back in the day. There's bro, I was in the Apple store. I went to an Apple event. Yeah, people are coming up to me. They know people are random places at train stations. They know the biryani clip. Should I make biryani tomorrow, yeah, or something else? Let me know in the comments. Should it be biryani or should it be something else? Should I keep it to the biryani tomorrow? Yeah, bro. Lee is on a mad thing, bro. On a mad thing. I can't lie. Yeah, this guy is left humanity behind when it comes to cooking. Tomorrow's game. How do I see set out? Let me go through the lineup tomorrow. Obviously, Onana starting, no problem. Let me even actually drop a quick poll for you lot. 1 second. Let me drop a quick poll for you lot. So, what shall I take to sides tomorrow? It's gonna be nice, man. Jose Mourinho ball, Eric Ten Hag ball, and a fantastic biryani. How can you go wrong, bro? How can you go wrong? How can you go wrong? I think majority of people will want the biryani anyways, to be fair, because that's just, listen, on match days, it's biryani, G. If it's a home game, it's Nando's. If it's an away game, it's biryani. Standard. Counter-attack versus counter-attack. It's going to be gung-ho football. It's going to be gung-ho football, punch for punch, bar for bar. Is it Saeed that said 2-2? Because I can see 2-2. I can definitely see 2-2. But the only players I fear tomorrow are Fred and Dzeko. With that being said, though, can Rasmus or Xerxes come out with the goods? That's the question. It will come down to Rasmus and Xerxes. Rashford is on a good run at the moment. He's looking like he's performing to a level where he's having good impacts in game. Garnacho's having some sparks in game. Ahmad not getting minutes. I'm a bit concerned. Is Ahmad going to play tomorrow? So if I do my lineup, actually, it's not got on here, but I'd probably go Ahmad, Xerxes, Rashford, Ericsson. I'll have to go Gate. I'll have to go Casemiro because that's the only option. And the back line, everything remains the same. I think the only two players that I'm changing is Xerxes and Ahmad. That's who I am starting. In the back four is standard Dallo, Maza, De Ligt, Martinez. I hope De Ligt is okay. Can someone confirm if De Ligt if De Ligt is okay? Yeah, is everything okay? I've not actually gone through the tweets and stuff, but I'm gonna bring it up now to go over them to make sure they're all okay. Let me bring up the quotes and presses from today, actually. Big up to Centre Devils. Always. Eric Ten Hag on Europa League. It's complicated. We will deal with it. I'm already pissed off. I can't lie. I'm already pissed off. What do you mean it's complicated? Hold on. Let me bring this shit up, man. What does this guy mean it's complicated? What's complicated about the Europa League, bro? We need to win. How's that complicated? We've drawn 2 games. We need to win, bro. Players like to play football instead of training. As long as you have players enough that you can construct a team, not go into big injury risk, then it's best to play games. More injuries, we will be short. Marcel loves these press conferences. I know for a fact, yeah, Marcel buzzes off these press conferences. He absolutely adores these press conferences. Man is Marcel today, yeah, in the Mandem talk, he said, Eric Ten Hag already said we can't come top 4. Third is delusional. Allow it. Nah, man. And now he's saying he's already putting out injury stuff out there. And now people are going to, those percentages of the fan base are going to think injuries are the reason why we might draw or lose tomorrow, man. He's not actually said anything that we don't know.
It's complicated. No, it's not. You just got to win your next what is it, 6 games, 5 to 6 games to be able to freaking qualify. We will deal with it. Yes, you will. Players like to play football instead of training. Every freaking guy and girl under the sun knows that. As long as you have players enough that you can construct a team, not go into big injury risk, then it's best to play games. I don't even know what that means, other than it's best to just play games when you have enough players. More injuries, we will be short. Well, duh. So you've not said anything again. Nothing interesting. Christian Eriksen on his role in Manchester United's system. You know our tactics. I like it. For me, it doesn't matter the system you're playing. Every game you'll see 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, or a 4-5-1. All of it. I'm just enjoying playing it. Okay, he says he likes it. It doesn't matter what system. He's been having very good impacts this season. So I got to give him that. He's been having very good impacts. I actually enjoyed some majority of his performances this season. He's playing in a manner where he really wants to stay at this level or as high level as he can in football. He's towards the end of his career as well, considering his physical health. He's done fantastically well, amazing for his career to come back into football at this level as well, playing European football and all of this, playing international football. And you want to see how long he can go. Then again, he's not really going to come out and say, as a player anyways, he's not going to say something mad about the systems. But he keeps it simple. For me, it doesn't matter. You're playing, you'll see all of these formations, and I'm just enjoying playing it. It's not really up to me when my contract runs out. It's up to the club. When the summer comes, if the offer is there, I will definitely take it seriously. Future of Manchester United, I think he's going to part ways. I think Eriksen is going to part ways. I don't think we're going to keep Eriksen. I'll be deadly honest. I don't know what you guys think in the chat, but I don't think we're gonna keep Christian Eriksen at all. The next one. Let me bring it up. There we go. The next quote. Erik ten Hag on if he sees improvements after FC Twente draw. Yes, I think I have. The confidence is a big part. When you draw or lose, the confidence is down a bit. When I spoke, it was a draw, but it felt like we'd lost. Okay, he says confidence is good. We've won the Brentford game, so confidence is up at the moment, which is very important. Yeah, sure. Eric on Jose, he says Mourinho. Wait, what? Bro, chill out. Nah, he's pissing me off. He's fucking pissing me off. He's what? What? Bro. This is fucking madness. This is madness. What? Do you think anybody can really criticize Jose other than the fact we know how to identify his football? We just don't find it attractive as much. That's all it is. Oh, no wonder I freaking called him concussed, bro. Only a concussed person, yeah. Only someone who's got some brain damage will be saying something like this, because there's no other freaking way, bro. There is no manager out there, yeah, that will say, bro. You wonder why I used to say this is a sickness, this is a madness. You wonder why I used to say, yeah, vaccines. You wonder why. You got to sit there and think to yourself, why did Faz actually say this? Why did Faz say that the fan base are sick and unwell and they need to get revaccinated or anti-vaccinated? What did Faz actually mean when he said he's vaccinated with the wrong vaccine? The guy is comparing himself to Jose Mourinho, bro. Oh my God. Jose won the Premier League on his first season, bro. He got sacked before a final. And we knew that he would have won that final for Spurs. He won a European trophy at Manchester United after Sir Alex Ferguson, bro. What? Bro, what? He went to Real Madrid, did a madness. What? What are you, bro? What are you, do you know the continents this man has touched? Now, this is actually, man, the fact that I'm having to go into it is pissing me off more. Like, I can't lie, people, like, I'm really sorry. There's nearly 1,000 of you in here. I'm feeling upset and worked up and irate and aggravated having to talk about and justifying what this man has said. And I'm gonna try and not do that because I will think that majority of you in this stream are smart enough and clued up enough to understand. Because this is crazy. This is actually crazy. To dare mention a 4-time world's best club coach. 4-time. A 4-time. A 4-time. 4 different club. A 2-time Champions League winner. A 3-time Premier League winner. 1-time Europa League. 2-time Europa League. You're crazy. You are crazy. This is mad. The trophies this man has got. A 4-time, 4 different club, world's best coach. And you want to chat? You want to chat shit? Nah. Jose, punch him up. Forget the game. Punch him up. Punch him up, punch him up, punch him up. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. A Hall of Famer. One of the world's best coaches ever. Continent, country after country after country after country. Roma back-to-back finals, and he said it before as well. He, Klopp said, "Oh, get your Istanbul tickets ready." Man said Europa Conference, yeah. He said, "Won the Europa Conference. I'm going to take Roma to the final for the next one." He did. Boom. What? That alone is a madness. Ladies and gentlemen, to sit there, big up Easy Money Marin says Javi is way to go, sir. 30. Big up Marin. To sit there and say you're going to go to a final next season and then do it is a madness. It's a madness. This guy, this Eric Ten Hag, yeah, it's not even delusional. It's not even delusion. I think it's it's not even concussed. I think it's just an actual sickness. I think it's a sickness. I think he's unwell, bro. I think he's unwell. I think Eric Ten Hag needs therapy, bro. I think he needs therapy. I think he needs therapy, bro. As a grown adult, yeah, he needs therapy to teach him how to be a respectable, humble person. Can't be. I'm saying this in the most respectful manner. He needs therapy, bro. Therapy will make him realize, because saying it to him, nobody, us fans and people and the media saying it doesn't help. He needs to realize himself that he ain't that good of a manager, and he never will be. And he never will be. He will never, ever, ever, ever come close to Jose Mourinho. To even put him a sentence saying won a lot of trophies. Allow it, man. Allow it, man. Man just won the freaking European trophies, bro. What you on about with Roma? What you on about? Eric Ten Hag on Mason Mount's absence a little bit longer than we expected. I think he'll be back soon. Don't believe it because he chat shit before about injuries. And then we found out that the players were not coming back for time. So that's, yeah, Mason Mount, I'd sell him in the summer. Simple. I'm selling Mason Mount in the summer. No two ways about it. Big up to Haitian King, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, King, for the gifted memberships. Really, really kind of you. So welcome to let me give the shout out to the newest members. Welcome to Summer, uh, Phenomenal, Emmanuel, NK, and Thando, and also Dav as well. Welcome to the members only club. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, Asian King. Very, very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Let's continue with this, actually. Yeah, I don't buy this. Mason Mount, sell him in the summer. Simple. Ericsson, he says, some games you play, some you don't. I've been in and out last 2 seasons, but I definitely enjoy playing for Manchester United. The manager makes the decisions who is playing, and you do your best when you can. Says nothing really much. It doesn't give me a lot. He just wants to play as much as football as he can possibly play, because at the end of the day, if you actually look at it from Ericsson's point of view, Christian, the way, that is what I was looking for. Imposter syndrome. Thank you, Zahid Khan. Thank you very much. That is exactly what I was looking for. The statement for Eric Ten Hag. I appreciate you more, bro. I appreciate you more. What was I saying now? Where was I? Yeah, Christian, after the tragic thing that happened to him with his heart, for the fact that him coming back and playing at this level is a miracle as it is, and as it's a blessing. So clearly he wants to play as many games and make this second chance that he's got at football count as much as possible, and win games, score goals, and just create loads of good legacy for himself, as much as he can. And he's gonna be a testament to people who have faith in themselves, who face hardship and then bounce back. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have so much respect for Christian. I can't even tell you. I can't even put it in words. I have so much respect for Christian, man. So much. Eric says, we have enough players in the team. Our team is experienced. We have faced some situations more often and are looking forward. It'll be great ambience and will be fuel for our team. It will be motivation and good for us. I don't know what, like, okay. Yeah. Okay. We faced some situations more often and are looking forward. It'll be great ambience and will fuel our team. Okay. He means the environment, the stadium. Cool. That's great. Yeah. We have experienced players in our team. Yes, we do. And we have enough players in our team. Well, obviously, we have enough players in our team, because if we hadn't, we wouldn't be a team, would we? Uh, is there any more? No, there's no more quotes. I think that was it. Let me bring up the Jose Mourinho. If anybody's got the quotes as well, make sure you drop it in the chat as well, and I'll bring it up. Big up Zayn Miasi, man. Zayn, just Zayn. Where was you Bournemouth game, Zayn? Please, can you tell me this? Where was you Bournemouth game, bro? Where was you? I didn't find you anywhere. We were looking for you, and you're gassing a 1-0 victory against Shakhtar. Against Shakhtar, bro. Are you actually having a laugh? And it wasn't even a mad goal. What are you? What? Come on, man. What are you doing? That is shameless. Shameless beyond belief. Big up Trossard as well. How about that? And it wasn't even a proper goal, bro. Allow it, man. Zayn, man. Begging it. Begging it, man. Go eat your cherries, bro. The official squad traveling. Let me bring that up as well. The official squad traveling. Binder, Tom Heaton, Onana, Amas, Dallo, Delict. Yeah, he's cool. Lindelof, Licha, Mazarawi, Habib. Yo. Casemiro, Ericsson, Ugarte, Ahmad Anthony, Ganacho, Rasmus Rashford, Ethan Joshua. I know Habib's friend very well. I didn't know Habib was gonna go. Rah, that's crazy. I did not know Habib was gonna go. That is big experience for the kid, man, for the boy, man. Big experience. Good on him. Good on Habib, man. Good on Habib. I'm gonna catch up with Habib actually. I'm gonna go see Habib Ogunei when he comes back. I know the lad, man, Habib. Yeah, celebrating a Shakhtar own goal is crazy. Is crazy. Let me bring up. I wanted to bring something else up as well. One second. Let me bring this up. Let me see. In the last 10 European games, the Manchester United boss Ten Hag has won just one against Copenhagen in a 1-0 at Old Trafford. Yeah. FC 21 takes it to 10 European games. And the 10 European games we got shagged. Absolutely shagged. So in 10 European games, he's managed to win one. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let me see another one. Yeah. Manchester United. They have never won a European match of any season. They have never won an opening European match of any season under Erik ten Hag. Ever. Manchester United have never won an opening European match in any season under Erik ten Hag. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro. The start's actually mad. The start, yeah, is actually mad. 1 second. Let me bring up something else as well. See if I can find. So far, the team is scoring 1 point. How many goals? Let me see. We've had 12 games so far, and we've only won 4, drawn 4, lost 4. What's the win percentage as well? Because I remember, yeah, they used to bang about this win percentage about Erik ten Hag since Sir Alex Ferguson. They used to bang about it. Bang about it. Erik ten Hag win percentage. Erik ten Hag win percentage. Blah blah blah. Sad. Last minute Onana pen save too. Yeah, that game. Faz, you like hot pot? Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Jose Mourinho, Fenerbahce. 2-1. 2-1. Jose Mourinho is gonna win. Yeah. Three defenders and no midfielders for sub. Let me see. 7 says, I can't stand you, but I do respect you. That's fine. Listen, some days you can't stand your parents, you can't stand your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Wait, what's your name? 7-inch destroyer. Yo, allow it. That's crazy. That is crazy. But listen, I respect you, man. Thank you for the super chat. And it's fine. I say it's fine. Have you seen Barca goals this season? 43 goals, and we are only in October. No, I haven't, bro. I haven't. Tomorrow will be 2-0 up, then throw it away and draw 2-2 or lose 3-2. Yeah. Like I said, I see that coming straight away. I properly see that coming. You know, I won't be surprised at all if we actually take the lead and the bottle in the league. I don't see a scoring first. I don't see it. Average goal per game is 0.88. That is crazy. For the rest of the season, we need to score 1.7 per game just to get to 60 goals, which will just about get us sixth, maybe seventh. Someone says 3-1 United. Come on, United. I don't even have that passion like you guys do anymore because I just don't like this manager. I need some hot pot. And being a monsoon here for last week, flooding is crazy. Hot pot is crazy, bro. Hot pot is amazing. One of the best foods you can have. Hot pot is actually sick. We have conceded 17 goals in our last 5 away games in Europe. What? Bro, nah, man. These stats are crazy. These stats are mad. They're actually mad. I even had some of the other ones as well. Fenerbahce are unbeaten in their last 7 home games in the... What? Chat, listen to this. Fenerbahce are unbeaten in their last 7 home games in Europa League. We're fucked. We're fucked. Manchester United have drawn 4 and lost 5 out of the 10 European games. In the last 5 European games, we have drawn 3, lost 2. The last time we had this was between 1980 and 83. 6. Jose Mourinho has won 2 of his last 17 games against sides he was previously managed. Though one of those was a 6-1 victory against Manchester United when he was his Spurs. So his record against his previous teams aren't the best. But he did punch up Man United 6-1. In 2016-17, Fenerbahce, who beat us? Fenerbahce have alternated between a loss and a win across their 6 previous meetings with Manchester United, most recently winning 2-1 at home in 2016-17 Europa League group stage. Bro, what? This is sad, man. This is sad. I don't know, bro. These facts are scaring me. They've not lost, sorry, in the last 7 home games in Europe. That is mad. That's a good record, bro. Manchester United have lost both of their last 2 trips when they last faced Fenerbahce in all competitions, losing 3-0 in December 2004 and 2-1 in November 2016. Rotted. Yo. This is mad. These stats are mad. Let me bro, I don't know, man. My prediction tomorrow is a punch up, bro. Is a punch up. Straight up. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro, tomorrow. Fenerbahce suggested, Jose Mourinho suggested that his former employers, Manchester United, are among the favourites to win the Europa League. United are yet to pick. He said the 2 biggest candidates to win the Europa League, it's Man United and Tottenham. I think the reason why he says that is because he's trying to gaslight us and he's trying to do the reverse psychology and he's trying to do the, oh yeah, they have the bigger club and whatever. He's trying to be humble with it, whatever. But I don't buy it, man. Josie is the freaking goat when it comes to reverse psychology and all of these things. To play in Porto is not easy. To get a point in Porto is not easy for anybody. One thing is the results. One thing is the potential for the team. The potential is high. The Premier League is different level of quality, intensity, pace, and tactical culture. Tomorrow we will play against one of the two strongest teams. He's given us a lot of praise, you know. He's given us a lot of praise. I can't lie. You asked the Seth says, why are you scared? I thought you couldn't wait for the Josie Dagger. And that should tell you that naturally I'm a Man United fan oozing. I'm oozing Man United fan because I'm scared for my team. It's like, how do I even put this, bro? Like, you know, when your kid has been messing about, yeah, and you love your kid. I don't have a kid, by the way, but for example, my little brother, when he messes about, yeah, sometimes, yeah, when he goes to like boxing, I want him to get punched up, bro, because he's pissed me off. I still love him. He's still my little brother. But in boxing, when he goes to boxing training, I want him to get punched up so he learns a lesson. And once he, you know, he's got a bust up eye and he's seen stars and whatever, I'll tell him, yo, next time, take it easy, innit? Don't mess about, bro. Listen to me next time. I hope that makes sense because that's what I do with my little brother. When he messes about, I take him to gym and I flog him. Absolutely flog and shake him. And then he knows, innit? Sometimes you have to take some L's and pain to go forward, and that's what it is. That's the mood I'm in. But naturally, I'm scared for my team, bro. I really, really am. No Bruno tomorrow, sunshine. Thank you. I appreciate that. PH Barbers all day, every day. If you don't know, Instagram, PH Barbers. PH, the letter P, the letter H, Barber. Google that. The best barber in the world. I'm not scared. We can shit house a win. Can we though? When Jose praise you before a game, that tells you something is being cooked. We better be ready for them. Fred and Amrabat gonna go all guns blazing. Some of the youngsters have traveled as well today. Let me see. Asked about his time in Manchester United ahead of Fenerbahce's Europa game. He said, we still have a chance to win the league because maybe they punish Man City with points and maybe win the league, but they have to pay me the bonus and give me that medal. Jose, man. Maybe we still have a chance to win that league from 17-18, and they punish Man City with points, but they have to give me my bonus and give me the medal. I wish all the best to Manchester United. I've been happy there. We won Europa League, second in the league. I left Manchester United with good feeling for both clubs and fans. If things are not working for Man United, I'm never happy. Man, Jose, man, come back, bro. Come back, Jose, man. I'd do anything for Jose, man. Anything. I'd do anything for Jose. Imagine they penalize City with the points deduction for that season, and that'll never happen anyways. Never. That will never ever happen in a million years. In a million years, Man City are never gonna get that sort of a fine, or whatever. They won't. They won't. I said it's the truth. It's the truth. I don't know. Yeah, one thing I'll say though, I don't know how Mazarawi is gonna do against Saint Maximin. I hope that he can hold him off. Looking at Fenerbahce's last game, for example, yeah, if I bring it up, in the last fixture, they started with they were resting some of their players, which was 3 days ago. They lost and they drew that game. They drew with 20 as well, actually, away from home. They're not doing that well in the league. They need to do a bit of a climb. But against Samsun Sport, they had Tadic and Kostic start. Yeah, with in the midfield they had Flip Kostic and Sebastian. I don't know how to say his Szymanski. That's a nice name, Szymanski. in midfield, and they were resting Saint Maximin. They rested Saint Maximin. They rested Enesri. They even played that left back that thingy was on about. Ty was on about Jaden Osterwald, who played in what was it FC 20? I think he played a couple seasons back, 3-4 seasons back. He played there. Took him off as well and rested him. But the main players, Fred, Amrabat, they started. Dzeko started as well, and then they took them off. If you deep it as well, he made 3 subs in the 60th minute, trying to protect some of the main players, Fred, Kostic. Saint Maximin scored in like 5 minutes on coming on. Got Ed Nesri on, gave Dzeko a bit of break. Yeah. Good management there, man. Got a draw. Protected his team. Europe, Man United. He knows it's a big game. Bro, tomorrow, man. What a box office. It's almost like it's a final. I don't know why I feel like it's a final, you know. I don't know about you guys. In my eyes, yeah, it seems like a final tomorrow. Ahmad has to start, bro. He has to start. He insinuated a Premier League comeback, I guess. Yeah, bro, I'd love that. I'd love him, Simeone, Conte. These managers need to be in the Premier League. Not the likes of... I can't wait, yeah, till Pep Guardiola gets the fuck out of the Premier League, man. He's ruined it. His own friend said it on video as well. I want Conte's, Simeone's, De Zerbi's, Mourinho's. I want crack, you know, energetic football, bro. All of this possession-based stuff that people fell in love with is dead. Absolutely dead. ETH is scrimping and scraping, holding on. Don't blame him, but Ineos is truly responsible. Very, very good comment, because that is true. Ineos are doing penny pinching by not getting rid of him, because they don't want to pay out now. Yeah, they don't want to pay out to sack him and then also go and get a new manager. That's the fundamental fact. That is the fundamental fact. Because otherwise, if they were moving like a big club, they would have sacked him, got a new manager. They don't want to go and get a new manager, pay for his contract as well, to pull him out of a contract mid-season and pay Erik ten Hag out as well. And giving Erik ten Hag an extension as well was mad. I don't think they should have done that. Because now the season's written off anyways. De Zerbi is a possession-based manager, so why do you want him? When did I say I want him? I flirted with the name De Zerbi, but I was never sold on De Zerbi. I was never sold on De Zerbi, bro. I take Diego Simeone in a heartbeat, Unai Emery in a heartbeat, Flick in a heartbeat. I want some big managers, at least managers that are established in football anyways. It's mad to think we battered Arsenal, City, Liverpool and lost one home game and conceded 11 goals at home in 18 games. The stats don't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. Apparently, Luke Shaw has now gone back into individual training. I've given up on Luke Shaw. I hope Luke hasn't given up on Luke Shaw, but I've given up on him, bro. I well and truly have given up on him. There's nothing I can say, yeah, or anybody can say that will make me hype or make me feel good about Luke Shaw, bro. I'll be deadly honest. This guy needs to be sold this summer. Simple. He needs to go. Mason Mount needs to go. Ericsson's gonna go. Maguire's gonna go. Evans is gonna go. Lindelof is gonna go. 5-6 players there. They have to go straight away. In his first season, you mean? I was flirting with the name. I was in and out. I was never like die hard over straight away. Yeah, Rasmus should go. I don't like our strikers, man. I'll be honest, I don't. Rance keeps telling me about Zexi. I see little bits, but this 9.5 Malaki, I don't know, bro. I'm not sold. Certain attributes of his I like, but I'm not sold, bro. I can't expect him to be the out and out striker that I want him to be, and I understand. I get it. I get it. But he can't lead Man United's line, in my opinion. That's just me. I'm just saying it. I'm being deadly serious. I need a lot more from Xerxes, man. A lot more. I don't think he's gonna be the type of player as Bobby Firmino. Bobby Firmino was another class, man. Another class. Xerxes and Xavi will ball. They say these comments, oh, this player would do really well under that manager, that player would do well under this manager. I hear it. I hear it. Some players do well when they go to different clubs at crazy ages. I hear it. But I can't just sit here and tell you that I can say that for a fact. Or like I know that player will do well. I can't. If Rafinha can rejuvenate himself, can Anthony? Like Saeed tweeted it out before. Can Anthony? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like he could work with Ahmad, but Ten Hag keeps playing Garnacho over him. And again, the rotation aspect of things doesn't make sense. He said he's going to rotate. He does the rotation, but then messes up the rotation as well. So it doesn't make sense how you even come up with that statement saying you want to do rotation, but then you stop the rotation and you rotate in the maddest games. I feel sorry for Zexi. SCG are hounding him out. Watch Eric Ten Hag play him less minutes than Hoyland. I don't know about SCG hounding him out, but the loan move or whatever moves that's come up is a bit mad. Position-based system. These are technical players will be better than what we see. Big up to Double A, man. Welcome to the stream, bro. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, well, more good. Can you hear me?
1 second. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah. You're there now. I can hear you. Bro, chat to me, man.
What you saying, bro? Yeah, right.
Bro, I just read some of the stats, yeah. Fenerbahce haven't lost 7 of their last European games at home.
Yeah, right, okay.
The last 2 times we met Fenerbahce, we lost.
Yeah, true.
But Jose Mourinho hasn't done well against his previous employers. The only last one he had is Man United when he beat us 6-1.
Yeah. I mean, I think, big up to everyone, by the way. I think I watched Jose's press conference today. I think he was quietly confident, you know. Wasn't obviously as Jose has never given too much away. Very respectful of Manchester United, I think. But that's Jose to a T. Say what you want about him. I think he's always kind of shown respect to United ever since leaving. I think he's quietly confident. I saw it, seeing like he was very confident on what might happen tomorrow. Listen, mate, we stink in Europe. Absolutely stink in Europe under this manager. I don't know anyone. If anyone's going into this game confident, yeah, I don't know what they're seeing, you know.
Saeed at the end, yeah, he's trying to be confident on that. I'm like, Saeed, man, you've lost the Malaki. You have.
Bro, ITN, who has told you I'm at ETH? By the way, I'm very much Eric Ten Hag out.
I think he's got you wrong.
Have been for a long, long time. I mean, it probably took me longer than most, but I'm very out. Eric Ten Hag, let me tell you, very out. But no, mate, I seen someone tweet before. Like, I think actually it was you retweeted it, and he was saying, "Bro, when are United going to be good again? Because I'm sick of seeing all these teams play." Bro, Barcelona, the way Barcelona played tonight, how far away are we from that ever happening again at Old Trafford? Ever seeing that attacking, free-flowing, dangerous on? Oh, bro, I was watching it and I'm like, look at the players and look how quick Hansi Flick has got into that team, into that club, and made it his. Made it his. Because I can't remember. Someone else was saying, it might have been Aaron actually. So big up to Aaron. And he was saying, this team just stinks of Hansi Flick. He's come in and immediately transformed them. We're still waiting to see Ten Hag do this 3 years in, bro. We're still waiting to see any sort of resemblance of what this manager wants, mate. It's unbelievable. and I'm very worried for tomorrow because even under Fergie, right? If we go all the way back, and I know United fans really need to get away from this, but this is the best example because it's the period of success, period when we were brilliant. So when even under Fergie, you'd go to certain places away, and you'd be worried about the result or the performance or even his lineup because he'd throw in a random player in like in a bad form. He'd throw Solskjaer in or Jason Parker play when we really wasn't thinking he should be playing, or Fletcher would be on the right wing. He'd always throw up these little spanners in the work, but then he'd come away with a result. Tomorrow, obviously, you've seen the team. There's 3 midfielders, which is ridiculous, which is worrying. So the midfield, unless he throws Ahmad at 10, which probably won't happen. I just don't see where.
You went on mute. Sorry.
My mic decided to drop out.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I just don't see where United get the 3 points from this game at all tomorrow.
Look at what Jose said here. He said, maybe you think I'm bluffing or playing mind games, but they have a better team than their results show. We watch everything. There is work there, and sooner or later they will succeed. Hopefully sooner, and hopefully before I go back to the Premier League. Part of that is I can't lie, yeah. Part of it may be a little bit disrespectful towards Fenerbahce, that he's already thinking about going back to the Premier League. I don't know how Fenerbahce fans took that. I'd have to speak to Fenerbahce fans.
Yeah,
how they took that.
I think they're wise to that. I think they're wise that they know. I don't have the stats, but I don't think their sort of lifespan for managers is very long. Do you know what I mean? I don't think managers are staying there for years upon years. And I don't know his contract. He's probably only got like a 2-year, maybe 18-month contract. So I think I think Fenerbahce are very wise to them being a stepping stone for Jose to get back to the elite leagues, mate. I think that's always the case. I think I know giving a Fergie comparison is bad, but I've got nothing else to feed off, mate. We've never been good in Europe. Well, Jose, I suppose, but Jose is an elite manager and still an elite coach, and I think he deserves to be in one of the best leagues in the world, mate. And I think
he does.
I think Roma did him dirty, mate. He got him a European trophy and they sacked him when he was still
in the final, yeah.
Still in contention for the Champions League, bro. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't
was
like
he not emotional after the Roma sacking. I'm sure he was.
Yeah, bro. He was good because, and they loved him. Do you know what I mean?
And the fans started putting banners and stuff.
Yeah. And then they've gone and done it to Daniel De Rossi as well, and I'm not happy about that either, to be honest with you. Like,
look at this as well. What he said about the Sir Alex, Ineos making Sir Alex part ways with his salary, saying my relationship with Sir Alex is amazing. He has the love and respect of every Manchester United fan in the world, and that is more important than a role or a few pounds he can make.
Yeah, he mentioned it in the press conference, and it's interesting to hear him say, "Just wait for my documentary. You'll know exactly how I feel about Fergie and our relationship." So I'm looking forward to seeing that, because you heard that. And it's interesting seeing today that it was maybe, and it shouldn't be saying it because it's a legend and it was his birthday not long ago. It was Bobby Charlton that stopped him coming straight after Fergie, which I think we all wanted at the time. I know I definitely wanted it, mate. I think, him flirting for the job after the Real Madrid beat us at Old Trafford, and he said the best team lost. We was we was gagging for him to be there. Do you know what I'm saying? We wanted Jose because he was still very box office, still very. I think if United were going to, I think personally, my honest opinion of how United should have moved after Fergie was away from Fergie. David Moyes was very much the wish version of Fergie, wasn't he? He'd been at a smaller club doing what Fergie did, getting them above and beyond what anyone would have expected them to do. Getting Everton to the Champions League is crazy, bro. And it deserves them much respect. And Saeed was trying to downplay him on his channel the other week, because I said I believe if Thomas Frank came to United, he would be another Moyes, in that I don't think the job will be big. He's big enough for the job, and I think it would consume him, and I think he would ultimately fail at this moment in time at Manchester United. And that's all I meant. Thomas Frank is an amazing manager and coach, and I think he does deserve a shot at the big time. But I think David Moyes was very much what Thomas Frank was back then. You know, he'd done his time at a smaller club. He'd done amazing, got them playing brilliant football. He used to take the mick out of United. We used to go there and get beat quite a lot. I think the season before we got him, or he come to Man United in that championship winning side, we lost our first game of the season to Everton to a Fellaini goal. I think it was 1-0. Do you know what I mean? So he had the beating of Manchester United. But I think we should have moved away from that from day one. Getting that like for like thing and hoping he was going to be a manager around, give him a 7-year deal. Do you know what I mean? It was an absolute crazy thing to do. I would have loved the Jose to come in because what that would have done is shook things up for the better. Whereas I think Moyes shook things up for the worse. And I don't think we ever fully recovered.
And it just a domino effect.
Exactly, bro. I think we've been chasing that ever since, you know, Van Gaal's come and steadied the ship. And I believe Van Gaal, for me, had the best laid plan of any manager we've had.
Yeah, a lot of fans in and around Old Trafford will say that Van Gaal should have been the one that we should have stuck with out of everyone else.
100%.
It would have been Van Gaal because he had an identity, he had the vision, he had the ability, the
bringing youth
the
through,
experience,
bringing youth and everything.
Everything. He had everything.
Mate.
He had everything, and we were too cutthroat them times.
Yeah, I think again, I think the club had realised the mistake they'd made not getting Jose the first time, and it. I think he's just. I've always loved Jose. Like I say, even from the Chelsea times, he shut the Premier League up when he came in, and I'm a big fan, and I worry for tomorrow. I think
hindsight is a great thing, isn't it?
He's always is, and you know, I think at the time the way it got with Jose though was very much it was the right time. I think because it was getting toxic, wasn't it? Within the fan base, with him as well. I think he was losing his head a little bit. The whole heritage thing, which wasn't going to go down well with United. Fans, if you're saying stuff like that.
Big up to Digital Drifter says, respect the grind, keep it up fast, Ten Hag in London Blue. Oh, careful, Chelsea. You lot are funny. Chelsea fans, man. Oh, my God. Got battered, not battered, but lost to Liverpool. But it still doesn't mean they're not going to have a good season. You know, they could get one up on Liverpool later on in the season. Lock can happen. They're still higher up than us and doing better than us. Louis was a bit boring, though, but deserved another year. I agree. Especially after you're giving Erik ten Hag another year or 2 year, you know, after he won the trophy and then gave him an extension as well. The press asked, you said that the press asked questions as if he's still at Manchester United. Didn't even ask him anything about Fenerbahce, which is the natural thing that's going to happen.
That's not me, you know.
Yeah, that's not you.
No, that's someone. I don't know who that is.
Rah.
Yeah, that's not me. No, that's not me.
Okay, I was like, that's you.
Big up to another double A because they're always in Saeed chats and that. So big up to them. Obviously, they've got taste in names and stuff.
Got a twin, bro.
Yeah,
you've got a twin.
Gavardio, apparently, it must be Gavardio. So,
what do you think of this Xavi links?
Meh. I think he did well at Barca, yeah. Like winning the league with Barca is no mean feat, especially when you're up against Real Madrid. And you could say at the time, Barca were, you know, massive upheaval. Don't know what they were doing, you know, with all the selling parts of the club, having people buy parts of the stadium, doing weddings at the stadium. They were selling the grass, selling everything, bro. Yeah, crazy, mate. And for a club the size of what they are, it's sad to see because Barca have always had a special place in my heart. When I saw, as a kid, I saw Romario and Stoichkov absolutely batter Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? Fell in love with them from there. Thought if Barcelona, if a team can come to Old Trafford and slap United up like that, there must be something. So I fell in love with them, and they've always been my second team or not, but a team I've always looked out for. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Barcelona,
yeah, mate, I've got a massive affinity with them. Massive.
That's crazy.
Them in Juventus, two clubs I love, bro. I love watching. Fell in love with Juventus more when I went and watched them last year. But yeah, so Barca, mate. So and Xavi's always been that guy. Like a lot of people talk about Iniesta, rightly so, like because he's an unbelievable player. But I don't know, for me, Xavi, I always think of him as a conductor, bro, because he just conducted that whole midfield and allowed people to play while keeping everything ticking. More so than Busquets, I think, because he was just so clever and like 3-4 steps ahead of everyone. I just love watching him play and seeing him come through as a kid. You know what I mean? Back in that, I think he make his Champions League debut against us in '98. I think in the '98-'99 season. I'm sure he made his Champions League debut against us. Come on, a Van Gaal team as well, which is crazy to think. So I like him, but as a coach, I don't know, man. I think I like the links. I like the fact we're getting linked to a lot more managers now because I think there's more. Was it Inzaghi today as well? I believe.
Yeah.
They don't grab me, mate. I very much think it's like it's just a hipster choice. Them. I don't. You know, the substance there. I understand he's been at Barca, but it kind of went wrong. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. I just couldn't see him fitting at United. I just don't see it happening, really. I mean, it could, and I would back him if he did come. But yeah, I think for me, I don't know. I think it's more of a name. It's like I know you're gonna go mad because I know it's someone you want. I think it's like the Zidane links. I just don't ever see any credence to it, and couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine Zinedine Zidane standing in the home dugout at Old Trafford. In my mind, I can't picture that, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like picturing me slam dunking a basketball. It's just I can't picture it, bro. It's just never going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'd love it, and I think if you want box office, but you want, and I think the sad thing for me, the sad thing I think gets thrown at Zidane is his achievements as a coach at Real Madrid go very under the radar because everyone just throws it. Yeah, but look at the team he had. You still have to win the Champions. He won the Champions League back to back to back. Like no one does that. So when you do that, you need to give the person credit for doing so. It's not. If it was so easy, everyone would do it. Pep would have done it. Pep would have done it with Man City, wouldn't he? If these are the best team in the world, Pep would have done it more than once for Man City. Not even have to do it back to back to back. He would have done it more than once, and he hasn't. He's won it once.
There's another one. Inzaghi can't speak English properly, so it's a huge problem for Manchester United.
Neither can Ten Hag, but here we go. We're saying we're here with Ten Hag.
Listen, I think manager wise, anybody who's competent would be good. That's the most important thing. Anybody who's competent would be good enough. That's just how I look at it. I think you just have to look at in the sense where if they are not competent enough and they are getting things wrong, then sack them. And the other big thing is as well, I am now very, very, very much open to a big name manager more than I ever was. I'm actually more against new school managers or these hipster managers than anything, and especially because we have people who have worked in the football industry running the club. We do not have the Glazers as such, so running the club. So I'm more than willing and happy to have big name managers. The Ancelotti, there's links with Xabi and Real for next summer. And Ancelotti wants the Brazil job maybe, but I'm thinking if he's interested in coming back to the Premier League. Anybody who's big name, Simeone, I keep banging on about Simeone because I like his football so much. Xavi, I think managing Barcelona is a big deal. I'll be deadly honest, it's a big deal. But there were a lot of up and down through his journey. A lot of up and down. It's got to the point now where we're putting our fear. We have got so much fear from Erik ten Hag that we are putting it on every manager that we're talking about. Can he not do that? Can he we almost want the perfect person now, and that's very hard. It's like if you've dated loads and now you have this checklist, you're never going to get it.
You're never going to tick everything off. You have to compromise. You get to a certain point in life, you realize you ain't getting that perfect 10. You have to sort of, but I agree with you, Faz. I've said it has to be a top 5, top 10 manager in the world to come in. I mean, it's all opinions on what you class as a top 5, top 10 manager, but I think there's certain elements, like you say, you tick off certain things that leads you to. Mate, Ancelotti for me will be absolutely perfect for a number of reasons. I think he is, for me, top 2, top 3 manager in the world right now. 100%. I think that's goes without saying. He he knows what it takes to manage the biggest clubs in the world.
And his man management is the best in the world right now.
Bro, they love him. He gets it, bro. And he's very much again, I'm going to use his name, but considering he started managing in the 90s and he's still going, right? Like to move with the times and understand the modern day player and understand, you know, what they need to thrive, what they want from you as a man, as a manager, to get all of that right and bring in these young men and have them running through brick walls for you. Very similar to Jose. I always my favorite example of a team getting a manager is Jose in those first 2 seasons at Chelsea, mate. The way he got that team to win 2 leagues back to back, bro, and the way they talk about Jose, that team, Drogba, Lampard, Terry, all of them, the way they talk about him back then, bro, it's what you want, and that's. I don't think we've ever had that after Fergie. We've never had a team that want to die for a manager ever. The closest probably was Jose when he got the 2 trophies in that first season. I think they were really behind him and his message and his mantra, whatever you want to call it. Then the wheels fell off because the club didn't back him, didn't give him what he needed, didn't trust him when he said, "I don't want this player, I don't want that player." But no, it's Manchester United, it's a business. We have to keep them because we think with the adult Disneyland or whatever you want to call it. But for me, Ancelotti, and I think Ancelotti, rightly or wrongly, whatever you think, I think he's got unfinished business in the Premier League because I think everywhere he's left, I think he's always left on his terms and been seen as amazing. So
Him taking the Everton job was probably the maddest thing in football.
Crazy, mate. Crazy. But I think even if you take Everton out of it, the way he was treated at Chelsea, mate, like he just won a double, just missed out on the league the season after and he sacked him, bro.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, Chelsea, that is very much Chelsea's MO. As soon as you don't win, you know, under Abramovich, you're gone, whatever. And someone saying he's going to retire, but he's only, 65? He's very, very young still.
In terms of manager ages, yeah.
Well, he's still got a good 5 years max, I think, managing. And even if it was only 3, I'd take 3 years of Ancelotti. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just to set the team up.
What he could set up for us going forward, mate, would be fantastic. And I think
for me, I'm very much sorry. Actually, finish. Yeah,
I was going to say, I think now would be the time if he's going to leave Real. If they're going to go and get what's he called? Go and get Alonso Real to have him as the next man. We have. I think we've got some. It's Manchester United. We need that big name. Him and Fergie are good friends. We need to use Fergie again. He went and did it for Moyes. Fergie, you owe us this. Go and get us Ancelotti. I think it could happen. I think it could happen. I think there's a chance, a window where we could potentially go and get Carlo Ancelotti. And I think if he is definitely leaving Real this season, go and do it. Because I don't think he's going to get the Brazil job before the World Cup anyway. So, you know, what's...
And it's too much inactivity for him to take the Brazil job.
I think so. He
needs to be active. I think one of the managers that I'm growing, it's growing more and more on me every day almost is Unai Emery.
I think they're building for success, bro. I think that the project there is so exciting, and knowing a few Villa fans, they're so excited about where they are and what they potentially could do. I don't think he leaves, bro. I don't think he leaves in the next 2 years. I think he's backed. He's getting players he wants. He's building a team. And look at the results. Look at the performances. Like
they beat City last season. I remember. Was it last season in December? They beat City 1-0.
Yeah, bro. And they just beat Bayern 3 out of 3 in the Champions League. Like, bro,
they're going crazy.
They look great. And you know, people were thinking, would they fall off? Would the wheels fall off? They still look good in the Premier League. I knew we drew against them, and they looked a bit leggy and a bit tired. You know, they came back and won at Fulham, which, you know, isn't the easiest place to go and win. I think the project there it's his, mate, and I think he's getting what he deserved at Arsenal, and I think he's another manager for me. Like Arsenal fans will give it all this. He was crap, bro. If they had backed him like they backed Arteta, they would have been closer to winning the Premier League. They definitely would have won something. I mean, Arteta won the FA Cup with his players anyway, so I think if you'd have backed him, and you look, you know, look at PSG. He did well there. Obviously, you're going to, aren't you? Because it's just them. But his record in Europe, how he was at Sevilla, how he was at Villarreal, he's a brilliant coach. And I think, sadly, in this country, his short time at Arsenal is always held against him. And I was having time with they said because I think Saeed was saying he's now breaking into the top five managers in the league. I said, no, bro, he's always been there. He just wasn't believed in. And I don't. And again, it's the Arsenal thing holding him back. If you look at him, the way he come in, his first game was against us and he beat us, and he looked brilliant doing so. The impact, again, it's impact. How these managers are coming in and having impact immediately, bro, tells you everything that we are missing under Erik ten Hag. How can so many managers, bro? A 31-year-old came to Brighton and beat a manager that's been here for 3 years. Slot came in from the same league and absolutely.
He's the same age as us, 31. I'm 29 in a few months.
It's absolutely
mad,
crazy. It just, again, it's evidence and evidence and evidence and evidence stacking up about how poor this manager is at this level. Yeah. At this level, he's just not the right man for it. So when I see all this happening, and Unai Emery would be brilliant, mate. Don't get me wrong. I would have him at United. I think he'd be up there as top 3-4 choices for me. I just think that project is so good. And obviously, my brother obviously cuts Amadou Onana's hair, so I try and speak to him as much as I can about how he loves it. He absolutely loves it there. Like he's just in love with the place. Harmonious. Everyone's happy. Everyone's buzzing, as you can imagine. And I just think
they're on an upward trajectory, isn't it?
Of course, mate. Because look how far they've jumped quite quick. I don't think anyone saw them getting in the Champions League last season. No way.
Impossible.
As good as they were, and he took them.
Probably thought Newcastle because they were the ones that were the juggernauts, really.
Exactly.
In terms of finances and what they can achieve and everything else.
And they're similar to Newcastle because they're not going out and buying world names with anything. I know Amadou Onana is probably the biggest name they've bought last summer, but it's shrewd, smart. Yeah. You wouldn't think they're not going out buying mad players, are they? Do you know what I mean? So, but who they're buying are shrewd, smart signings that fit into what they want to do going forward. Like the young players coming in, and just Rodgers tearing it up, mate. And it's frustrating for me. And yeah, I'm saying Onana was the biggest move they made, but I mean, even he's not a world star. They're not bringing in these big names, trying to force them in. I
wanted Amadou so bad,
mate.
So
bad. Me too. Like
I wanted him to come to Manchester United so bad. And
don't think I want to ask him my brother, bro. Don't think I want to ask him my brother every time he comes.
So many fans, Man United fans, said no, we don't want him. He's not the right profile. It's silly.
When you say right profile for what? What are you looking for? You don't. This is the thing that I say. Yeah, it's like, do you not think he comes into our midfield and improves it immediately? Because if that's the answer, then we should probably get him. And you look at him like. Bro, he's a fantastic athlete as well as a footballer. He's very smart in the way he plays the game, and he can do a little bit of everything. He's scoring goals for Villa. He's strong. He's tough. He works hard. What's not to want about him? Like, if you're telling me that he doesn't automatically become our best midfielder, and you can argue for Cobbett, I understand that, right? But even then, he's very young still. He's got a lot of learning and a lot of growing to do in the game. But he's still a fantastic football player. If you're telling me he doesn't improve us immediately, then I don't know what you're watching, to be fair.
Look at, for example, right, this is another mad one. Yeah, Tielemans, a player that I absolutely wanted at Manchester United. People said he's slow, he's this, he's that. I said, no, according to what I see and how I look at it, I actually think he would be a really good player, start in a squad either way. Really good addition. And he was free. Gets relegated. 4 years in Leicester, I think. And now he's in a team starting and playing regularly, who are in the Champions League, and he looks just fine. He looks like he always belonged there. And to consider he was part of an organization that got relegated to the Championship, and now he bounced back from that, and now he's in the top 4 contending Champions League team. People said he was slow, he was this, he was that. I'm like, what? How do you even come to this sort of kind of justification? He's playing regular games, outputs as well. He's getting assists, bro. What?
I think
Prime of his career. This is crazy, man.
obviously you look
Ollie
at
Watkins, sorry. Ollie Watkins, another player, people constantly like belittle him, saying he's not good enough for Man United, is this. And I keep saying, no, he is. I see what I see. He is. He can be a proper striker. You know, he's got the attributes to be a proper striker. You know, after Ivan Toney in the league, and I'm not gonna, consider Haaland and whatever. I think the only players I can name where Ivan Toney is gone now, Isak, Oli. Do you know what I'm saying? These are the strikers. Bar Haaland. Let's just not even get into that conversation. These are the strikers. What other strikers are left? Jimenez or them? What's left in the Premier League that are doing well? Chris Wood. Do you know what I mean? Nicholas Jackson is absolutely not my cup of tea ever because he's just not clinical enough in front of goal. He's not got ice in his veins in front of goal. I can't. People want to gas up other things, but at the end of the day, you have to score, put numbers on the board. That is the fundamental of a striker, is put the freaking ball into the back of the net. All of this passing and all of this cute stuff is cool, man. It's nice, but he's got six goals and assists in 8 games. 5 goals, 2 assists. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Come on, man.
There was a report recently, wanted that what we offered Ollie Watkins and we got Hoyland instead, which kind of makes you think, imagine we'd have brought him in. I've liked him for a number. I liked him at Brentford, mate. I thought he was a fantastic player, and again, true business from Villa, managing to get it over the line. I don't think we was in for him when he was there, and we don't look for them players. I think sadly for us, we look for the ready-made.
Ready-made, yeah, but even when we don't look at ready-made, we go at freaking not even raw. We go at one where we need to plant the seed, water it, grow it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we need to cultivate it. Embryos, bro, nucleuses and that. It don't even make sense. Because what is Brendan Rodgers? Do you know what I'm saying? What is Elanga, for example? And people will say they're playing in teams with no pressure and whatever. You say that, but there's always expectation from Premier League level. Always.
There's always pressure. How is he not pressuring football? He's pressuring every single game you play, especially in the Premier League. Like Nottingham Forest are one of them teams, or could always flirt with relegation. Of course, it's pressure, man.
Yeah, of course, it's pressure.
You can't say he's not pressure because that means you just go into every game thinking, oh yeah, we're just gonna be mid-table. No one thinks that because you won't be playing the game. The aim of the game is for you to be as high as you can in the Premier League and in the league and in the cups, mate. The pressure to me, when people talk about pressure, I don't think they understand high-level sport, mate. Because you're friends with people, athletes, players that play lower league level.
Constant pressure, man.
You're telling me they don't feel pressure every day going into training, even. Like, of course, it's pressure, bro. But just going on Tielemans, I really like this redemption act because he scored that goal in the FA Cup final, and everyone wanted him. We were linked with him, linked to some big moves, and then I think that season they got relegated. He kind of just he fell off a cliff. It's like it's just like the joy or the excitement from the game just left him, and he was just not the same player. And to have that high of winning the FA Cup for your team with an absolute worldly goal, having every big club seemingly chasing your name, so then it was like sort of someone just please take me on a free because he was out for a bit. And again, Villa took the chance, and it's worked because as much as the club took the chance, I think a lot of the praise has to go to Yuri himself. I think he's absolutely worked his ass off because he looked a bit overweight's the wrong word, but he's slimmed down a lot now. He looks fitter, sharper, hungrier.
I know exactly what you mean as well.
Do you know what I mean? He's hungry for it, and he looks the player that everyone fell in love with when he came to the Premier League in the first place. Again, it's
for Unai to see that and pick it up.
It's trusting. It's trusting it, and I like it. I imagine it's very much similar of meeting him. When Jones was talking about. Phil Jones was talking about his meeting with Fergie, and he didn't talk about football at all, and it was all about the mindset and his hunger and his attitude and who he was as a person. I imagine Unai Emery is very much similar in that. and gauging how a person is to see if they fit. You know, you could be as technically gifted as you want, but if the mind doesn't match the talent, then you know you're in trouble. And we've seen that enough at Old Trafford, I think.
Yeah.
With certain players where, you know, what they have up there don't match what they can do down there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I love your team, Tillemans, mate. I'd have loved him even on a free.
I think he's a good
I'd have
player.
loved to take a chance, but I think him at that moment coming to Old Trafford, I don't think we ever would have seen the player that we're seeing now. I don't think that would have happened, mate, unfortunately. And it's a shame we're not that environment. I mean, that's one of the worst things for me. You know, you can talk about us not winning leagues, and you can talk about the ownership and the manager and the signings. But the worst thing for me, I think, as how we've fallen is that players are now looking at us and not wanting to come. Like, I think, so I don't know who it was. Someone was talking about Duran, and they were talking to a Colombian friend of theirs, and they were saying we don't want him anywhere near Old Trafford. For us as a country, we do not want him anywhere near Old Trafford because
that's crazy.
Because it's a place. We've become a place for careers to die. Like,
Crazy.
It's absolutely mad, and that's how we've become such a toxic environment that players are looking at us and like, nah, I don't want to go there. I can go anywhere else. And
what is your prediction for tomorrow?
Mate, I think it could be a high scoring draw. Maybe a
3-3 again, like Porto.
Maybe, but I think we'll be a bit. I think because people think Jose is going to park the bus, and I don't think that at all, mate. I think because he said it. We need 30. It needs to be 35,000 against 11. But their crowd's going to be up for it. And Turkey is, you know, you was there in Istanbul. It's hell on earth, mate. In a footballing sense, it's hell. And we know how fragile these players are. We know how fragile they are. And nothing's improved from last season. Nothing.
Galatasaray can be, definitely. I don't know about Fenerbahce.
One in the same, bro. Fenerbahce, they're just going to be as loud, going to be as intimidating. And it takes... All it takes for this team is for one thing to go against them and they crumble. The ass falls out of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can talk about the Porto game. I thought we were very lucky to have be 2 goals up, mate. I think they were dominating. They were breaking on us. And
that's true. Keeper mess up as well.
Bro, for me, one of the top 10 keepers in the world. He had a stinker. He had one of the worst games I've seen him have.
Yep.
And then, you know, we play that game another 10 times. He doesn't make them mistakes in probably 7, 8 of them, maybe even 9. We were very lucky that he had them mistakes in him that night. And we were lucky to get the win because we were awful, mate. We still wasn't playing well. And I was very wary, you know, as soon as they got a goal back, I was like, if we don't lose this game, I'll be surprised now. I'll be very surprised. I can see tomorrow being a very difficult, uneasy watch for the majority of the game, mate. And that's I think Agate and Casemiro could be the key to it all, mate. And I mean that in Casemiro's head has to be in it from minute 1. But I think having Agate with him, I think they can be solid. I think they can get through it. And Eriksen as a 10 could excite, mate. Because another thing I hate about Manchester United is they seem to be turning some of the best number 10s we've had in the Premier League into these crap midfielders or wingers.
Yeah.
Mate, the biggest crime Manchester United ever committed was turning the best number 10 in the Premier League, Juan Mata, into a right winger. I will never get over what we did to that man. Because he came to Manchester United as the best player in the Premier League at number 10. David Silva, you can have your arguments, but for me, I preferred Juan Mata. Chelsea's player of the season twice. He was phenomenal. And David Moyes made him a right winger. And we never played him number 10. It was just a crime. Eriksen, when he was at Spurs, one of the best number 10 in the league. He goes to Italy, wins the league, comes back, has his incident, plays at Brentford as a number 10. Brilliant. We bring him into an 8. What are we doing? Mason Mount. I don't even know what Mason Mount is. I'll tell you what, he's not. He's not an 8. I'll tell you that for now. He's not an 8. Why we're forcing these players to be an 8, I do not know. So we're killing number 10s as well as everyone else's career, mate. And I'm, to finally see Eriksen at number 10 tomorrow, hopefully, because knowing this guy,
Considering that, I think we might win the game now. Thinking
Well,
about it, like Bruno's not on the pitch.
but knowing Ten Hag, it'll be Eriksen, Casemiro, and then he'll go and play Anthony number 10. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what you're going to get from him. So I'm hoping it's a guy, Casemiro, Eriksen, because I think that could be quite exciting to watch if the rest of the team are on it. I think I'd prefer Martinez left back as well. By the way,
Yeah,
keep Martinez. I think we looked a lot better as a back four with that natural left-sided fullback. I think that for me, keep Delo left back. He's so important.
Right back, you mean?
Sorry, right back. Keep Delo right back. He is so important to that team at right back, mate. I'll die on it. He is our best right back by a million miles. He should be playing right back every game. And then, but he's probably not going to play 3 games. Evans 3 games in a row, is he? So
yeah, but Johnny Evans hasn't travelled anyways.
Has he not travelled? I didn't see that. Oh, well, there we
Evans
go.
hasn't travelled. So
Martinez. Don't be playing Lindelof, for God's sake.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, centre backs Martinez and De Ligt. Yeah, Dalot and Azarel. Yeah, that's it. The rest is just Lindelof and the 2 lads, academy lads, Harry Amas and Habib. That's it.
Yeah, see, yeah, he's not going to play Amas because it's just what a game to throw him in. But then this manager probably would do that as well. You know, I always look at that Pellistri game when he threw him on at the Allianz against Bayern and then barely saw him again, and he didn't even have a bad game. Do you know what I mean? Fuck you know. Way to throw a kill on the bus. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose like 2-1, 3-1 tomorrow.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna lose. I don't think we're gonna be able to maintain Tadic, Nesri, Maximin.
I didn't put it in my video, sorry to cut you off, but did you see him switch to 3 at the back? At the back end of the Brentford game.
Yeah,
he did, didn't he? And I thought, oh, that's interesting because he's never done that before. I've never seen him do that before. I wouldn't mind him doing that tomorrow. I think that could work, mate. But if he was going to do that, I'd be happy to go for Eriksen, Casemiro, and then I'd love to see. Rashford's always going to start. But Xerxes Højlund together, mate, I'd be happy to. I'd love to see that. I think that could be. I think that could do something, you know, 100%, 100%. But he's just not going to do it, is he? He's just not going to do it.
Yeah, he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna.
Sadly,
I don't think he's gonna. What you got coming up, anyways? I seen your match day videos. By the way, they look class. They look class. Your Spurs one and then your Liverpool one as well. They look class, man. Keep them up.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Obviously, the vlogs, and I know a lot of people do vlogs. So obviously, I try and do a different angle and have that journalistic thing of asking fans questions, get a feel for stuff that's going on at the club or the wider scope of football. So yeah, I will continue doing them, mate, when I'm at the games. Obviously, the winner stays on. Got another one of them to drop in a week or so, a couple of weeks. Yeah, the Brentford vlog was the last video. I'm like 8 away from 700 subs, by the way. So if anyone's here, thanks for going sub. Get me over 700. That would be appreciated. I did go. Did you see I went to Stoke last night?
No, I haven't seen it.
So yeah, million Manoff who plays for Stoke. Big up to my brother. Cutsy's there as well. He'd sorted him out some tickets. Asked me to go down. Turns out it was the Players Lounge. So first time in the Players Lounge and all that, was enjoying it, vlogging it, like doing a whole video, and then got asked to come out over to one of the stewards who asked me what I was doing. So I'm just vlogging it for YouTube. It's just a little telling, and then so we're going, it's copywriting. I was like, no, because I'm not taking anyone's highlights. This is my recording, like if I did it on my phone or whatever. So I need to speak to comms. So I was like, all right. 5 minutes later, they come back. Oh, you need to stop. So why? I said, because you're live streaming. I said, if that's what you've told them, then I can understand. But I'm not live streaming, bro. So it turns out they thought I was live streaming to South America for betting syndicates because it's like a 5-minute delay. I was like, nah, you're taking the mick. So my video, I think I managed to get a video out of it. So that's coming out on Friday. Just how I nearly got kicked out of Stoke for betting syndicates or something. But it was a good fun. It was a good game, 2-2 against Bristol City. But yeah, mate, I'm just keeping up with the videos, man. Just trying to get them out there and just grow the channel, mate. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get up there.
Yeah, no, some of the videos are real class, especially the match day vlogs. I'm definitely enjoying them. You know, keep them coming. The camera quality I saw when you put me on, it looked good, man. You made me look good.
Hey, you're looking good anyway, bro. The
You made
mileage
me
is
look.
working. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I'm doing my best.
it's that DJI, mate. You need to go and get one because the Nets.
Yeah, they're
the Nets
class,
are-
aren't they?
Yeah,
Make sure you check out Double A's channel. There's the link in the chat. FC Double A is as simple as that. Type down YouTube. He's only a couple short from 700 subscribers. There's how many have we got? We've got 200 people watching on YouTube and 500 on Twitter. So make sure you go, if you're watching on Twitter as well, go on to FCAA, all 500 of you, go and make sure you check him out. And then the rest 200 that are watching on YouTube as well, make sure you go over to AA and check him out as well. The link is in the chat, and I will be putting the link also. 1 second, give me 1 second. It is also on the title itself. So all you have to do is just click the name on the title and it'll take you straight to the channel. So appreciate you, AA, for coming through.
yeah, man.
Let's see how everything works out tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna win. I really don't.
Nah,
think
I think the best thing for me now, mate, I try and keep everything out until I see a lineup. When I see a lineup,
that's when you decide.
I can gauge how a game's gonna be. It's hard to get excited. It's hard to get frustrated. I just have to see, and then, mate, it's horrible to say in October. It's Vibes FC now, isn't it? You're vibing. You're just seeing what it is, and we are what we are. We are where we are, and we know the outcome of this. I think anyone clued into football can see the outcome of this because it's not sustainable. I seen Ty before a Mandem talk saying what we need now is United to have 5, 6, 7 wins in a row. Under Ten Hag, bro, it's not happening. It's just not going to happen. So building yourself up for that and trying to get excited for that, you're setting yourself up for a fall. I think you take game by game and see where we go. Do I think after Saturday this team goes to Turkey and win? Probably not. No. So I think that's where I have to look at and go from there, really, bro.
Well, let's see. This time tomorrow, head loss or not. Either way, biryani will be getting chopped. That's what I know. Listen, AA, take care. You have a good evening, bro. Thank you very much for joining. Make sure you check out the channel. He's just literally a handful away from 700 subscribers. So can we do that, please? ASAP. Get this man to 700 subscribers. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one, AA. Yeah, and big up to everyone as well for joining in. Big up to Ronald and all the other mods and members and people who have donated as well. I appreciate you. I'll do my post match from Saeed's, and the watch along will be at Saeed's. So yeah, I think me and Saeed might do this a regular thing where we do the watch along because people really enjoyed it. So yeah, take care all. Peace, love, and guidance. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, make sure you go and subscribe, and we're going to redirect to Flawless's channel. So when you get to Flawless's channel, make sure you put Faz Raid in there as well. Yeah.